I'm actually out of this currently, but I like keeping a bottle almost all times. Four Roses Small Batch Select. A really good friend of mine who we'll talk about in just a second, we'll call him Mr. C. He spent a lot of time in Kentucky, went to the University of Louisville, and I remember at one point he knew I was a Scotch drinker, and he kind of like was trying to get me more into bourbon specifically, and he said, try Four Roses. And found Four Roses Small Batch Select at my local Costco, and man, I loved it. But I was using this as a mixer. Keep that in mind. I've always been a person who liked a little bit higher end. I didn't always go like the cheapest thing when it came to my mixers, even though now my favorite is probably like Early Times Bottle & Bond as a mixer. It's so good. But this and Woodford Reserve Double Oaked. This is another one where I've recently run out, but I like having it around. This is actually one of my favorite things to make bourbon and Coke with. And I know a lot of you strict bourbon drinkers are going to be like, but it has such good flavor that it punches through, and you can really taste the bourbon as long as you're not mixing 2 drops of bourbon into a full can of Coke or something.